Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So as you can see by the title, I am doing a bag reveal and mini review. So I've only had this bag for about 2 weeks now, so I don't have like a full-on review for you guys, and I don't even know if people do those kind of videos or if you'd be interested in one. But I did want to do like a video where I showed you the bag and gave you kind of like my first impressions of it and what I think about it so far. I've worn it about 2 or 3 times now, and so I couldn't hold on tight and do an unboxing video, unfortunately. But I did put it back in the bag just to kind of show you how it comes and everything, so you can kind of get a full idea of what it looks like. I do want to go into a little bit about the bag. I didn't see any reviews except for like 1 or 2. I know that when I buy a luxury bag, I do a ton of research. I look at all my options, I look at prices, I look at different brands, and then within the brands I look at several different types of bags, sizes as well, color and everything, price, size, color, it all plays a factor when I'm choosing a bag. And so when I chose this bag, I knew exactly what I wanted, so it was really easy for me to just kind of narrow down on what exactly the bag was going to be. And so I knew that it had to be a black bag. I knew that it had to have gold hardware and that it had to be pebbled and that it had to be a good size. I didn't want just like a really small one. And actually, I'm going to show you the bag first and then I'll kind of go into it. First of all, I didn't order this online. I thought it'd be really special to go and pick this bag up myself, since I do have a YSL location within the area, and so I went to go pick out the bag, and so it was just a really special like event for me to go and pick out this bag myself. So when I went into the store, I knew exactly what bag I wanted. I knew the name, I knew the color and everything, and I had my mind set on it, so it was really easy. It was like probably like a 15-minute go in there, get it real quick kind of thing, but it was still just like a momentous occasion. So yeah, so I'm gonna go into it before I blab on too much. And like I said, I've already used this bag, so this isn't an unboxing or anything, but I do want to show you how the bag came and everything, just to kind of give you an idea. It comes in a bag like this, and then they tape it down here, which I've already obviously taken the tape out, and then it just opens like this. And so when you take out the box, it looks like this. The box is just like a really nice, sleek box, and it says Saint Laurent Paris on there. And it's just a sleek box, nothing special. I love the packaging because it is such like a classic black, no frills or anything. And then when you open the box like this, it comes in a little dust bag like this. So you can also see here it says Saint Laurent Paris on the dust bag, and then I just pull it out here. This is so exciting. So it looks like this when you pull it out, and then you can just usually they had like the drawstring on there, like, but I had already pulled it out, so here we go. So when you pull it out of the bag, it looks like this, and it's just a really simple clutch, really sleek. It's just got the really nice logo in the front, really big for you to see in the gold, and it's got this chevron detail going all the way down to the bottom and then in the back as well, and it looks like this. And as you can see, it's got that pebbled kind of leather fabric, so this is exactly what I wanted when I was looking for a bag. So it's really sleek, it's just very nice. It feels really durable. Like, I don't feel like I have to be super careful with it, and I don't feel like anything would really scratch it that easily, and so that's exactly what I wanted. The name of the bag is called the Wallet on Chain in the medium or large size, and then it's got this button here that is fastened pretty tightly, so it's not one of those ones where you just pop it down and it automatically like pulls and clicks it itself. You have to actually like match it up and then push it down, which I kind of like. At first I was like, oh, I don't really like that. I like the magnetic clutches where it just kind of like you flap it down and it just kind of automatically closes. I like that in the sense that, you know, if you're on the go or you're out at night, you don't have to worry about making sure that it's closed all the time. But you know, I like that it kind of you have to make sure that you close it. I kind of like that. It feels a little bit more durable that way. Ever since I've been using it, I've just really grown to love that. The fact that it just is a little harder to close. It's not hard, it's just you kind of have to click it yourself. So it's really easy to close, but like I said, it's just, it wasn't what I was expecting, I guess. So this bag is called the Wallet on Chain in their medium size, and they have a small size too. So they only have 2 sizes. When I was searching for the bag, I actually thought that they had 3 sizes and that this was the medium size. And so I was kind of bummed that they didn't have a bigger size, but this is actually the perfect size for me. So they have 2 sizes. This is the largest one, and then they have a smaller one. So it looks like this. And then, as you can see, the name is called the Wallet on Chain, but it's a lot bigger than your average size wallet. So this kind of reminds me of the Chanel Wallet on Chain, which is the original Wallet on Chain that I really wanted. But I've been searching all around the Chanel's to see if they sell that bag, and it's just, I've had no luck. Like, I've called all the Dallas locations, all the Texas locations. I've even called to Las Vegas at their location to see, and they put my name down, but they haven't called me since then, and that was a year ago. And so before I went to go purchase this bag, Chanel was down the street, so I went in there and I was like, hey, do you guys have the Chanel Wallet on Chain with the gold hardware with a pebble detail? And they're like, no, we just had a shipment in and we sold it all for Christmas. And I was like, oh my gosh, like that made me so sad. And she was like, but we have a return here. It's not the pebble detail and it is silver hardware. So I was like, no, that's not what the one I wanted. So I gave my name, my number, and I was like, next time you guys have it, just give me a call and I will come get it, because it's just one of those bags that you can go into debt for. But this bag is just a bag of its own. You can't even compare it to the Chanel Wallet on Chain, but I will mention some things about the two that I've just noticed from watching like reviews and pictures and things like that. So this is a lot bigger than the Wallet on Chain by Chanel. The smaller version of this one is probably more comparable to the Chanel Wallet on Chain. So I won't really go into that because obviously I don't have a Chanel and I don't want to really compare it to the Chanel. This bag is just beautiful on its own, so I want to give its own review. When you open it, it's got the logo right here where it says Saint Laurent Paris there, and you can see that nice pebble detail inside the bag as well, and it's got the gold hardware here and there. Here you can see this kind of strap that goes across, and this is actually meant so that you can remove the chain here if you don't want to use it as like a crossbody bag and you want to just use it as a clutch. Like some people like to, when they go out, they don't really like to have anything on their shoulder. They like to just kind of hold a clutch, and this is the perfect size. It's not too big or anything, so it's just a great size to kind of put inside or just hold it like this. Preferably for me, I don't ever see myself using it as a clutch as often as I would as a crossbody. So I don't plan to really remove that chain, but I do love the fact that you don't have to just tuck in the chain. The chain does look like this, and it's a good size here, and I'm not going to go into the measurements and everything. I will link the bag down below so that you can go there and look at it and everything, but like I said, I'm not going to go into the full details of like the inches and everything. You can see the chain here, and it's just really nice, sleek looking, and it looks like this. And it's kind of funny because it's a really really nice size when you put it on the side, but when you put it over your body, like actual crossbody, it comes up a little bit high. And so I will show you. I'm gonna stand up a little bit. So when you can see it here, it actually stops right kind of at my stomach. So I'm gonna close it and show you, because you can see here, so this is how it looks. It still looks really nice, like just kind of as you can keep it like in the front like this, and it still looks really nice. So but I was expecting it to kind of like come down here when I put it across my body, but I love it like this too. I kind of love that it kind of falls on my stomach and it's just kind of like a in the front kind of bag, but also the fact that you can just keep it on your side and it still kind of dangles here, so it looks like that. But yes, I am just absolutely loving it. And okay, so going into more detail about the actual bag, when you open it here, you've got a few slots for anything really, for like cash, things like that. So you've got this back pocket here, and then you got this side, this one, and then you also have one more slot here. So you've got 4 different slots to put things. What I love about this bag is that it has a ton of card slots. So you can see it's got 10 slots on this side, and then it's got 10 slots on the inside of this, and you can't really see it unfortunately, but I will show you. Oh, there we go. So you can see inside the card slots there, and then also on this side the card slots are along the back here, and you can hold 20 cards in here. It also has a zip compartment, as you can see here, if you wanted to carry like coins or anything here, or if you had something important that you really wanted to make sure that was in a zipped up compartment. So it's got that nice zip compartment right in the middle, and it just zips really easily, just really smooth, and then it looks like that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and hopefully if you were planning on purchasing this bag, I hope that this review kind of helped you in deciding whether or not this bag is for you. But if you have any questions about the bag, then let me know in the comments down below, and I will definitely get back to you. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in my next video.